I'm here with Mary. She's going to tell us something about CrossFit.
Alright, so I'm Mary Lathrop. I'm 28. I'm a personal trainer here at Palladium and the head CrossFit coach. I'm originally from Connecticut, moved here to California about 4 years ago. I've been doing CrossFit for about 3.5 years. I got into CrossFit kind of by default. I was one of those anti-CrossFit kind of people. I am from a sports medicine background. I went to school for athletic training. So everything that we do is always very form-oriented, technique-oriented. So if it wasn't perfect, then it was no good. And when CrossFit first started becoming popular, you would see people posting these videos with absolutely atrocious form. And I would just look at these videos and be like, what are you doing? You know, you should not be doing that. And so I just got a really bad vibe about it. And then when I moved out here, Palladium decided that they wanted to take our boot camp program, which we called Fit Systems, and change it to CrossFit. So by default, I had to go get certified. So I was a little skeptical about it, obviously, but I was like, all right, you know what, I'll see what they have to say. So I went to the cert, and it completely changed my perspective of CrossFit in general. They basically went over the foundations of CrossFit, what it was, what the focus was, you know, and broke down everything. And the biggest thing that caught me was that they said all of those people that post videos are idiots. So they were basically telling us, you know, form is very important, and a good coach is going to be paying attention to that and is going to correct it when they see mistakes. So to be a good coach, you need to have eyes for that. And all of these people that post videos, you can't control who posts stuff.
Yeah,
you can't control the idiots, you know. They're not coached. Most of these people are doing this on their own. They have garage gyms where they do it by themselves, so they don't have any instruction, they don't have any eyes on them, telling them that they're, you know, squatting completely wrong or whatever they might be doing. So once I heard that, I was like, okay, I get it. You know, so I think going through the whole certification process and understanding that it is more important about form and technique, that it is the most important, that kind of changed my perspective. Once I started getting into it after that and started coaching it and started doing it myself more, and was able to teach people how to do things correctly and saw the results that people were getting, it was life-changing. So watching people that, you know, couldn't do a pull-up, you know, finally get their first pull-up. You know, people that couldn't lift hardly, you know, like a female not being able to lift like 25 pounds when they first started, and then now clean and jerking like 95 pounds.
Wow.
You know, like to see the gains that people get is just absolutely incredible. And for me, that's why I love coaching, because you get to see that, and it's like you're like a proud mom, you know, when you see somebody get like that first pull-up or that first push-up even, or their first handstand, you know, like it's absolutely life-changing. And for me, I love to compete. I've always played sports growing up, so once you hit that point and there's, you know, no more competitive sports to play, you can play like co-ed leagues or whatever, but it's just not the same as when you're playing in high school and college. But when I was able to start doing CrossFit and was good enough to start competing, it brought back that competitive nature, you know, and made it more fun for me.
That you have for sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a ton of people, and that's the thing too about CrossFit. You don't have to compete. You don't have to have any goal of competing. You can be doing it just for fitness, and that's why here we started a double tier program. So there's people that are doing one side of the program because they just want to be more fit. They're doing it just to have a healthy lifestyle and just get better. And then we have our sports section, which is, you know, people that want to advance. They want to develop more skills. They want to get better at Olympic lifting. They want to possibly compete or are competing, you know, whether it be in a scaled version of competition or at a higher level competition. So we break it down so that people have that option, so that they don't have to feel like it's all gung-ho, you know, you got to hit it hard every day or else, you know.
Yeah.
So it has a better variety now, and that's the biggest thing about CrossFit is it's constantly varied. There's a big variety. You know, you can be Olympic lifting one day and do a bunch of gymnastics work at the same time. Workouts are short, they're intense, they're fun. You know, so you don't have to spend an hour and a half upstairs bodybuilding. You know, I used to do that. I used to be a bodybuilder. So I know what that's like, and I know how boring it is. And this, I mean, we take an hour for our class, but you know, it doesn't. The workout's not an hour. You know, it's usually anywhere from, could be 2 minutes to 45 minutes. Depends on, you know, what the workout is that day. You can be doing one workout, you might be doing 2 workouts, but they're gonna, if you're doing more than one, they're gonna be short. You know, so you can get all of the results and more that people get up there, you know, doing an hour and a half to 2 hours, you know, boring themselves to death and hating it. Most people who work out don't like it. You know, they do it because they want to look good. Where here, when you do this, it's like, it's completely different. You actually enjoy it. You know, you'll look at a workout sometimes and you're like, no, wall balls, burpees, no. You know, but it's just completely different because you're with people. People are pushing you. You know, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be a short workout, most likely. And when you're done, you're cash out. Like you don't usually want to do other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so you get everything in that you need to. We hit the full body. We hit all the varieties. We hit flexibility, mobility work. You know, we hit warm up, cool down, everything. Olympic lifting, strength training, gymnastics work, core work, everything. All the foundations of what fitness is. You know, and we work to get you the most well-rounded. You know, so you're not going to be just good at one thing. You know, the whole goal is to get good at everything. You know, you're not going to be the best, but you're going to be good. You know, so you won't have, maybe you're not the best runner, you know, but doing this will make you good at it. Maybe you're not the strongest lifter, but this will make you stronger.
Better, yeah.
You know, maybe you're not a gymnast, but this could get you those gymnastic moves. You know, so gymnastics moves for us are going to be anything basically that's body weight. Pull-ups, push-ups, ring work, so like muscle-ups, pullovers, stuff like that. So anything that's body weight. You might not get there right away, but we give you progressions to learn to get there. You know, so you get everything.
Yeah.
It's not specialized. That's why I love it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mary, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.